here. I've been waiting so long for you to be on the show.
Thank you. I'm very happy I'm here.
We worked together. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, people wrote in about it.
To who?
To me.
Saying what?
Can't believe you're finally doing Ellen. They've been wanting me to do it for years on my website. People so excited about it.
Oh, that's great.
Never did it for the other shows.
Did they? Oh, well, did they know we worked together? Is that why they wanted to see us reunite?
I don't know, but it feels so good.
It does.
Yes.
I have missed you. She was a guest star on Ellen, on my original sitcom, and it was a hilarious scene.
So fun.
I could not get your name right or something like that.
Wanted to show it today.
I wanted to show it today.
I got it.
Yeah.
Dara.
Dara. Yeah, we went back and forth. Dara. Good memory.
Nice.
Wow. It's a hilarious scene, and we just immediately clicked, and I wanted to show the scene, but Disney will not let me have any clips of my show to show unless we pay a whole lot of money. Somehow,
so hurtful.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, where's the love?
It was my show.
Well,
we'd be advertising it. It would help them, but they won't. But we were able to get a clip of an old show you were on, and I don't know if Falcon Crest means anything to you.
Wow. Oh, wow. You're not scared to pull it out.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I see that. I'm frightened.
Take a look.
Oh, God.
What's up? Well, I have something to say, and I don't need background music for it.
Well, okay.
That's great. Wow. And that was the lovely Jane Wyman who passed away earlier this week.
God bless her.
Yeah, but 90, that's...
Such an amazing woman. I have such fond memories. That was one of my very first jobs. And I remember being on the set, and you know, you have to hit your marks, and it's very critical, and you have to know how to do it, especially if you're looking the person in the eye. You have to be able to feel your mark, essentially. I was nowhere near my mark ever, and of course, it all depends on the lighting, and I just remember, like, in a close-up, her going like this, during the scene. During the scene.
Getting you out of her life?
During the scene. Yeah. So all my close-up, I'm like this. She was so amazing, because she left work every day at noon.
Wow.
And we did Falcon Crest.
So she finished everything, and then y'all shot around her?
Yeah, but I did all my scenes with her, so I was always with her.
Oh, that's cool.
And she was there for my coverage, like...
That's amazing.
Amazing pro. She was so graceful.
And now, congratulations on your nomination Sunday night on the Emmys. That's going to be...
And to you.
Oh, me? Come on.
Oh, Ellen, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
I don't know. That's so many choices.
Exactly.
Now, you won last year. Does that put pressure on you to win again, or do you think that now I don't need to? How do you...
I'm calling this the no stress year.
Really?
This is going to be so fun. And, you know, I always say because I live in New York, I feel so isolated being born and raised here. And so at the Emmys, it's so fun for me because I get to see everyone. And so, obviously, I'm so grateful and excited about last year, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And this year, I feel, you know, I already won by being nominated again. It's such a gift and blessing, and you just feel like, really?
Yeah.
I remember watching the TV going, me again, really? So it's fun.
All right, well, when we watch you, when they call, you know, the name out, whoever it is, we're really going to see if you mean that or not, and see what
Yeah. No, because if I don't win, I'm going to be...
Yeah, exactly.
No, and I'm going to go...
Yeah.
Really?
You can say that word you tried not to say just now. You can't say the word you said when you first came out.
You better quiet down there.
Now,
she's a real tattletale.
do you get extra special treatment because everybody, all the like the cops in New York like you, and are they?
I've been shown the love by the NYPD.
Yeah.
Here and there. Yeah, they've been pretty amazing.
In what way? What do they do?
Well, there's a few things. Sometimes, you know, in desperate situations, if I can't get a cab. Yes. Can I get a ride?
Really?
Yeah, sometimes. I cannot. There's no cabs right now, and I just right up the street. But, you know, come on, I'm your brother in blue. Well, sister, but still.
And they put you in the car and get you through? Did they put lights on and stuff?
No. That did happen once, though. So.
Well, and I'm glad that you're here anyway. I wanted to say, because the Emmy thing, why weren't you here last year? You were here, obviously, because I was realizing, well, that's why you're here, because you're usually in New York. But you were here last year, and yet you didn't do the show last year.
I didn't think your season last year was as good.
Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna do it. I was scheduled to come. And then I was like, I was actually frightened that you might show a clip of Falcon Crest.
Yeah.
And so I decided not to.
All right, let's talk about, this is good work, because you're involved with a lot of charities, and this is great. You're involved with National Denim Day.
Lee National Denim Day. I'm the ambassador this year, which is such a crazy, great fundraiser, a single-day fundraiser where everyone can get involved for women's cancers. And, you know, first of all, it affects us because it's so rampant right now, and I think so many people feel like impotent. What can we do? I don't know what to do. I don't know how I can help.
Right.
And all you have to do on October 5th is throw on your jeans and give $5 for women's cancer.
We
We're
can
going to
do
raise
that.
a whole lot of money. So
We can do that.
it's Jeans Day.
All right.
Jeans Day, October 5th. And if you want to join my team, you can log on to denimday.com.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, too.
Thank
Thank
you
you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
you're-
I want to come back every year.
Okay.
I do.
All right. We'll keep it.
Okay.
We'll keep up the seasons for you.
Hi.
Aren't they great?
Well, kind of great. You
Yeah.
just put me in a really good mood.
Yeah, they're kind of great.
Then you. It's
Yeah.
good. It's all good.
Because you don't get this on the kind of shooting you
Well,
do every single day.
Ever, and I still want to know who is it.
Yeah. Well, you know who it is. I miss you so much. I really miss seeing you. I can't believe I read that. Has it been really 13 years you've been on that show?
It's so crazy.
Isn't it?
It's so crazy, but I'm so happy and still having fun and challenged, and it still feels fresh and
Because the
different.
stories are based on real stories, right? Are they all real stories, or are you kind of now starting to?
You know, it's a combination. I think that sometimes, you know, it's ripped from the headlines of this year, actually. We sort of did stories before they came out in the press, which was kind of crazy. The show was truly like clairvoyant in a scary way.
Right.
And then sometimes it's, you know, kind of maybe a mixing of two stories, you know?
Well, I adore the show. I mean, so many people do. I really love the show. And I love when the
Thank you.
marathons come on, because they're just, I mean, they could go for ever and ever and ever, those shows. There are so many. I finally had to say first run only, because there's so many of them.
Have you seen the Mariska birthday marathon?
No.
I heard that they have one.
How many birthdays have you had on the show?
Well, too many.
Yeah.
No, not enough. It's been so great.
Well, so you have now new additions to your family. In the last year, 2 new babies?
Yes.
Now tell us about that.
Well, it's pretty dreamy. It's some days I just sit and pinch myself because it, you know, when we adopted our daughter, our beloved daughter, who thrills me and rocks my world, and you know, you have one kid and then you think, oh my gosh, I'll never love another kid, and then the second one comes and you can't believe that you love him, and then the third one fell out of the sky.
Yeah. So you have a 5-year-old.
Wow, easy.
So you have a 5-year-old.
I have a 5-year-old. I have a 1-year-old. She just turned 1, and I have a 9-month-old.
So at what point?
Irish twins, people.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't make you happy in the morning, I don't
No.
know what does. You should just quit right now.
No, that's gotta make you happy.
Yeah,
All right. So how do did you say we're gonna adopt 2 babies in the same year?
No.
What do you mean fell out of the sky?
Well, I was sitting in a chair. No, we decided we wanted to, you know, expand our family, and we were so excited. And then we talked about, you know, like in a year or year and a half doing it again, because it was such an amazing experience. And my son was like, great, I have a little sister. I'd like a little brother now, Mom. Let's get on it. Whoa, slow down, Bucky. But then we got a call out of nowhere from our lawyer, who said, you know, we have this amazing little boy, this amazing opportunity. And it was one of those things that we were not expecting at all. And my husband and I looked at each other and have never been more sure about anything, and knew it was just right.
Wow.
So,
and so how, between the call that you get and the time the baby came to your house?
Well, with my son, it was a different story. It was very different. With my son, it all happened very quickly, and that's not usually how it happens. I would say usually it takes about the same amount of time that it takes for a baby to grow in your belly. And with my daughter, you know, it took months and months and months. And with my son, it was, truth be told, it was 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get a call and you have a baby. How old was your daughter at this point?
6 months.
Okay, so you get a call, another little baby, and you're like, okay, and then 2 days later,
Hi.
wow.
Hi.
And like brand new, like how old was he?
No, he was 2 months old already.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it was very exciting, and it just felt like nothing shy of a miracle. And this year has been the year of true blessings.
Yeah. Well,
Way to
congratulations.
make me cry, Ellen.
Well,
Okay.
there you go. I don't want to make you cry. I want to make you smile and laugh.
Yeah. No,
And people don't know how funny you really are also. You're on this show, and I watch you every week thinking, I know that there are moments that you're trying to hold it together because I know what your sense of humor is. And I know that because you really are a very, very funny
Thank
actress,
you.
as
Thank
well
you.
as a very wonderful dramatic actress.
Thank you.
Which is why you should do Saturday Night Live. I heard that there was a campaign going to get you to do Saturday Night Live.
Yes. All of a sudden, I mean, my co-stars who are so lovely and so fun, and obviously see a very different side of me than America does as I bust perps. But we really laugh a lot, and when you're doing comedies, you know better than anybody, there's a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
A lot. Commitment that nobody's ever seen before. Sometimes I scare people, and that's okay. So he started going, you should do SNL, you should do SNL. And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. I would love to. I would love to do comedy. As you know, that's where I started. So I thought that's where my career was going to go. And then it just took a left turn.
Yeah. I know. She was on a guest star on my sitcom. And we had the best time together.
So
That's
much
when we
fun.
first met, and it was just, you were just hilarious, and it was just the best scene. It really makes me smile all the time thinking
I'm
about it.
really happy to be here.
I'm happy to see you.
Truly.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back, and I'll make her cry again about something. I'll try. All right, we'll be back. We're back with Mariska Hargitay, and so Harry Connick Jr., who I love, is on your show now as a love interest, right?
Yes.
So the two of you together must, because he's hilarious.
Well, it's big fun with Harry.
Yeah.
Big fun. All day long. Makes me laugh, gets me in trouble because
Yeah.
I can't keep a straight face.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because
And
once
he's
you...
like, sorry. I said, stop it.
Yeah.
And we have to make out, and that's awkward.
Yeah. It must be awkward to make out once you've been laughing for a while to actually... But I think, and you're friends with him now.
Yes.
And his wife.
And our families became very close.
Right.
And yeah, he invited us down. He invited Peter and I and the kids to Mardi Gras.
Had you been before?
No, one time when I was very young, but I didn't know the city, and I really fell in love. And my husband's going, I could live here. I could live here. He loved it. And then, I thought Harry was so great, and then I met the wife, and I was like, you're out, she's in.
Yeah.
And same with my husband, too.
Yeah.
We, like the families, and his 3 gorgeous daughters were so sweet to my son, and it was kind of a love fest.
Yeah, I really, he's not
the
only
real
the
deal.
sweetest guy, a good, genuine guy, but hilarious. I don't think people know how funny he is.
He's so funny. It's amazing. And I got to go to, New Orleans with him, it was like going to, Memphis with Elvis. That's what I felt like, because he's a god there. And he's a true genius. And I don't know a lot of those.
Yeah.
So it was, he's fun.
Yeah, just me and him.
Yeah.
So,
The two of you, I know both.
But But Portia felt the same way. We went to New Orleans recently, and she was just like, I could live here. It really is a special city, and everyone who has been there recently, especially, it just is getting better and better. I think
it's so much soul.
Yeah.
And different than any other city. And I've, been around to a few cities.
Oh,
and
I know you've been around.
Well, let's not get into that. But I just felt so, it's just so different and so refreshing and unlike anything I guess.
Well, I love seeing you. I wish I could see you more often. I miss you. You're hilarious. And I can't wait for you to show people how funny you are. I think it'll be such a surprise because we see you on Law & Order all the time, and now we're going to see...
I have an idea.
What?
I like the dancing shtick behind people.
You want to do the dance there?
I do, and I want to do it to New York and send you clips.
Please do that.
I'm going to.
Like soon.
I'll do it on Thursday.
All right. A lot of them. Beautiful dress.
Thank you.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to see you. We've known each other a long time, and I watch your show every week, and
Thank you.
I love you. You haven't been here in 5 years, though.
Well, every 5, though.
Yeah, every 5.
I come every 5 years.
I
so
see.
22.
Yes.
Good.
We'll see you
We'll be
again.
back in 22.
Yeah. And I know you watch the show.
I do.
And I know that you're a fan of a special little guest.
I love him so much.
Yeah. Tavares,
I love him so much.
I know. What do you, what's not to love, but what do you love most about him?
Look at him, look at those moves.
I know.
He makes me happy.
He's adorable, isn't he? He just is like, he's just got this pure, like...
Light.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. There's just something about, and when he runs out, he's not bigger than the chair, so when he runs out, he's just adorable.
And his outfits.
Yeah, I
The
know.
red and the blue.
I know.
And he sits back and you're like, do you know you're famous? He's like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There's a clarity and
Yep.
he's just like a little light to me.
Right. Without ego. He just,
Without
yes,
ego.
he knows it. Did you do...
Oh, divorce.
He's, so, but you have children, so
do.
you love them equally, right? I'm
Well,
sure.
two of them.
Okay.
Two of them.
All right. They are how old? 5, 6, and
10.
And for Mother's Day, is there anything special that would happen
So
for
many
you?
things, big surprises were underfoot, and they bring me so much joy, and it was insanely joyous, I'll just say.
And they're into like basketball, right?
One of them.
Uh-huh. And
Yes.
is that something that you go to the games?
Oh, yes. That's something that a new person inside me has emerged from this basketball mother that I've become that I didn't even know was in there.
So you're one of those people?
Oh, yeah. I get very emotional, and I also get nuts when I find that the refs see it differently than I do. And there's been a few calls where clearly, you know, the kid on the other team is traveling and he doesn't call it. And I'm like, hey, I see you. Look in the mirror and you know what you did. That's what I say to him. Yeah.
To the kid?
No.
To the ref?
To the ref. I'm a screamer. I sit there and scream and I get nuts with it. But it's so funny because I sit there and I yell because you're just, you know, you're connected to your kid who's playing and you're feeling so deeply and so hard and wanting it so much. And then there's the parent next to you on the other team and they're screaming for their kid and I'm always like, I know it's okay. Because you're both screaming for opposite things, but it's the same thing. Everyone's rooting for their kid.
Right.
However, when the refs don't call it right, I get a little upset.
Yeah. So,
It's a justice.
Do people look at you and go, but that's Mariska Hargitay, and
Well-
like, I'm not going to watch the show anymore? If you're
Well-
screaming at the...
No, they know I'm cheering for my kid, but last weekend I got a little ragey at the ref. I was really mad and like, dude, get your contacts in. You know, get a pair of glasses, because he wasn't calling, like, there were like 5 calls that were wrong. And I mean, you know, I'm not a basketball coach, but traveling is traveling, and there's certain things that you know. And so finally, I was so mad, and I was gonna go up to him after, because I was really mad. I felt it was unfair. And then he goes, I love you! And so I was so like ragefully conflicted.
Yeah,
because
right.
I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, you do. He goes, I love your show. I love your show. And I'm like, and I let it go.
Yeah.
I let it go.
Yeah.
You know, it's a learning experience for all of us.
Yes, it is. But that he probably has never seen your show. He just did that just to tell you to be quiet. He probably,
You know what?
Yeah.
He's smarter than me.
No. Your show is like, it's amazing. It's
was
been on like
funny.
18 seasons, and it's like, it's doing
great.
so great. We have to take a break, more with Mariska after this. We're back with Mariska Hargitay. So Mariska and I know each other because in 1996, she was a guest star on my sitcom Ellen, and this is one of the scenes. We had so much fun together.
The thing is, he's intelligent, talented, gifted, you might say. He plays a piano, doesn't play, but he has seen photographs and loves Billy Joel, the piano man. Anyway, the point is, isn't it cute the way he does his little facial hair like that? He does neat things with that, you can imagine. And it grows so rapidly that the possibilities are endless.
Well, what's your friend's name?
Adam, Up and Adam is what we call him. Well, we haven't, but you could. I don't know.
Oh, that was so fun.
We just think, it's like, that was 1996, and I've been doing this show 14 years. You've been doing SVU like 18 years. It's crazy. Wouldn't you want to do a sitcom again? Because you're so funny.
More than I can say.
Yeah.
More than I can say. That's the dream. That's what it's all going toward.
Yeah, well, have you signed on for more years of this, or where are you right now with the contract?
We're just right in the middle of it all, waiting to see how it plays out.
Really?
Yeah.
So right now, this could be the last season, and it could not.
It could not.
All right, well...
The key is to be unattached in life, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes, it is to just trust that the universe will guide you in the right direction. But if you don't continue with SVU, I would be sad, because I love that show, and many people would. But I want you to do a sitcom, because you're hilarious.
With you?
Yeah, well, I'm busy.
Well,
but Yeah.
Would you be a guest star on it?
But you should do. I'll be a guest star on it. Yes, yes, for sure.